Good morning. It is day 6 of the Summer Slim Down Fat Loss series, and I got some really good sleep last night, feeling well rested. I just weighed myself. I am at 153, which is a little bit up, but that is to be expected because last night I ate over 1,000 calories after 8 p.m. I had a snack before I went grocery shopping, and then when I got home, I had dinner at like 10:30. So that's one of the things I would say if you're feeling discouraged about your weight loss journey is obviously the scale matters in the long term, but on a day-to-day basis, I would not get too hung up on it. And I think that was something I was way too obsessive over earlier on when I was doing this, is just thinking way too much about the scale and almost being obsessed with it, because there are many factors that are going to influence the scale. The timing of when you eat, the amount of sodium you're having, the amount of water you're drinking, the amount of exercise you're getting. All of those things can actually make you hold on to weight. And so in this instance, in the last 2 days, I did do some drinking and probably didn't eat the cleanest, but I would say that the reason behind me being 153 this morning is having eaten all my food really late at night, and it just hasn't digested out of my body quite yet. So don't get discouraged, and in the long run, if you're like 2 or 3 weeks in, or like a month, or any longer period of time, and you're still not losing weight, then it may be time to readjust some things, because it seems very difficult, and there's a lot of things going on. Sorry, my bird is back here singing in the background. She's having a wonderful day. But when it comes down to it, it's really just the calories that are going into your body and the amount that you're burning. So you either need to eat fewer calories, or you need to get more exercise and burn more calories. So that's what it comes down to. And so the plan for today is, right now I am going to head over to, there's like a little farmer's market near my house. And since it's Saturday, it's going on, and it looks like a fun time, so I'm going to go check out that, mostly to just get some steps in. And that's one of the things I like to do, is just find more fun ways to get exercise in, because I could easily just walk around my house, or I go to the park all the time and walk around, but go people watch and go, check out some of the vendors. I may not even buy anything. Who knows? Maybe I can find some fresh vegetables that look good or something, but just some more creative ways to get steps in. So I'm going to do that. It is kind of cloudy, and it was storming really heavily last night. So the pool may not be the best option, but going to hit the gym. And then I did a lot of cooking and meal prepping yesterday, but I have a couple things that I could go ahead and cook. We'll see if I get around to that, because if it's cooked, I found that it just makes things way easier for when I want to eat, So if I have these potatoes and I go ahead and roast them all and get them cooked up and put into the Tupperware container in my fridge, then when I go to eat lunch, it's already ready to go, and then I don't have to think about having to cook it or spending the time doing that. So that's the game plan for today. I will catch you here in a bit when I have lunch. Just got back from the farmer's market. It is about 1:30. Have not eaten anything yet today, except I had a little bit of oat milk in my coffee this morning. I got quite a few steps walking around the market. I am up to over 5,500. So looking really good in terms of that. Got a lot of steps at this point in the day. The market was fun. There's a lot of things to see. There's over 100 vendors. There's just so many people out there that it was tough to actually walk. And so I ended up just going out into a neighborhood and walking the streets on the sidewalk for a little bit. So plan right now is I am going to make some lunch. And I have an idea of what I think I'm gonna make, but I will show you here in a second. I think it's going to be based around, because I got those apples yesterday. I think I want to cook those apples with some peppers and onions, and then probably have that with the chicken and possibly an egg. So it is, lately I have been like pushing my meals back a little bit, and the good thing about that is that you can have much bigger meals, because it's like 1:30 right now. I haven't eaten anything yet, so that means if I want, I could have like a 600-700 calorie meal, like no problem. I do like to spread it out a little bit so that I can kind of fit in protein at different times during the day. There's a lot of differing opinions about that. Some people say that you can only really fit in and your body can only process like 50 grams of protein in one sitting. But other people would say that you could just eat all of your protein at once, and like some people will eat like one meal a day. So I don't think it really matters too much, in my opinion. I'm not like a dietitian or anything, but I think as long as you're getting your protein in, then you're good to go. So I will show you what I whip up here in a second. Lunch is ready to eat. I used some of the chicken breast that I meal prepped yesterday, and then I cut up bell peppers, onions, and apples and sauteed that in a pan. Usually I would use like the spray oil, but I just ran out of that, so I did have this it's like a crunchy chipotle mango oil, so I put some of that in there. And it just goes to show you that if you prioritize high volume foods like the apples, peppers, and onions, that you can eat a ton for very few calories. This is 450 calories and around 50 grams of protein, and it is a massive plate full of food. So that's always kind of my plan going into the meals, is how can I maximize eating the most amount of food for the fewest amount of calories. So gonna eat this, and then here in a little bit probably head off to the gym and do a quick little chest workout. Another thing is this is 450 calories, but almost 100 of it is from oil, and it's still a massive amount of food. If I had just used less oil or the spray oil, we'd be looking at under 400 calories for this massive plate of food, and it's 50 grams of protein. So that's always kind of my thought process about these meals. So I will catch you here in a second. Just got back from the gym, did a chest workout. This was probably one of the first workouts upon my return where I really felt like I was pushing myself and giving high intensity. So I think the plan is going forward is to start pushing myself a little bit now that I'm back into the rhythm and have basically hit a lift for about every body part. I don't think I've done shoulders yet. So, but it was a great workout. Tomorrow, we'll see. I may end up doing like an ab day tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Just made another smoothie. This is probably one of my favorite concoctions yet. It is just ice, a banana, a chocolate peanut butter protein shake, and Greek yogurt, and then a little bit of powdered peanut butter. It comes out to, I think, 330 calories and 50 grams of protein. So really good macros there. And I'll tell you what, if I was on a mission to like gain weight or bulk up or eat a lot of calories, I would probably just be making some crazy smoothie concoctions. Because you could put like ice cream in there, full fat peanut butter. Again, as my bird just starts screaming in the background. Misty! She's a yapper. But the other thing I was sleeping on was full. All right, I'm back. I had to go tell my bird to stop yapping for a second. The other thing that I had been sleeping on for a long time is powdered peanut butter. It is just so low calorie, and the taste of it is phenomenal. And you can also like mess with the consistency to like, if you want it firmer or like runnier, you can really like make it to your preference. And then it goes great in shakes. And then if you're putting it, just like making regular peanut butter, or my other hack is putting the powdered peanut butter in cottage cheese and then putting fruit on it. That is super good. So gonna knock back it's crazy to think this is 50 grams of protein. I mean, a lot of it, 30 grams of it is coming from the protein shake, but then there's another like 20 or so from the yogurt that I put in there. And then the banana tastes great in here. It's a nice little banana peanut butter chocolate concoction. So gonna knock this back. I have almost 8,000 steps, so gonna have a lot of steps today. Maybe even go for a little walk later. It's been very gloomy and kind of rainy all day, which is a bummer. But I still have 830 calories to go, and it's only, it's already 4 p.m. So I doing really well in terms of that. So I will catch you here in a second. I've been doing some work around the house. It is now 6:30 and I want to go outside and get a couple more steps, try to up my cardio a little bit. It's a bummer that it's been so cloudy out today because I would have gone to the pool, but you kind of gotta make do with what you got. And I would also prefer to go on like a hike out in the woods right now, but it has just been raining a lot, especially yesterday. It was a downpour, so I'm sure all the trails and all the woods are very slippery and muddy. So what I think I'm gonna do is just go downtown and walk around for a little bit. I already have like 10,000 steps, so I got quite a few of those. But I think it'll just be a nice change of scenery to get over there. So that's the plan for now. And then when I get back, gonna probably make dinner. And I think I still have like 700 or 800 calories left to eat. So that's quite a few. So I might even be able to have like a little snack, which would probably be like fruit and yogurt. I still have that cantaloupe that I haven't cut up, so maybe that's what it'll be. But I'll check in with you here in a bit. All right, I am back from my walk. I was out there for a minute. I walked, I think, about 3,000. No, I'm kidding. I walked 3 miles, and I now have 18,000 steps. So a bit of a overachiever today, but that worked out nicely with not having access to the pool because it was so stormy out. Pretty tired now and extremely hungry, so gonna go make up some dinner. The issue with walking downtown is that I passed probably over 100 restaurants and bars, some of the places I really like, so had to stay away from that. But gonna go make up a dinner. I have quite a few calories to work with, so let's see what I come up with. Okay, I just got finished cooking dinner. I went kind of crazy with this one. Just gonna eat the rest of my calories with this one meal. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. so, but it looks amazing. I have grilled chicken breast, asparagus, and then I was thinking about what I wanted to do with the sweet potato. And I've never tried cottage cheese on sweet potato before, but I've heard it's really good. So I have a sweet potato with cottage cheese and a little bit more of that chipotle mango chili crisp oil on top of it. And then I also have same thing I made last night, the cucumber, tomato, and onion salad in vinegar. So I think it looks amazing. I believe it's about 770 calories and 70 grams of protein. So really good. It has some healthy carbs, complex carbs with the sweet potato. That's one of the best carbs that you can have. A lot of vegetables with the onion, tomato, and cucumber, and asparagus. Some lean protein source with the chicken breast, and then some fat with the sweet potato and the chili oil that I put on top of it. So gonna have this, and then it may be it for tonight. Last night I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch a movie, and then I just got busy, never got around to watching the movie. So I may reward myself by watching a movie tonight. So that's it for day 6. Very eventful day. Got almost 19,000 steps, hit a really hard chest day, and I am starving. So I'm going to eat this and then probably watch this movie. So I will catch you tomorrow for day 7, I believe it would be. Just finished eating dinner, and I went crazy on that one. I'm not gonna sit here in front. That was one of the best meals I've had in a while. That sweet potato with the cottage cheese with the oil crisp on top, that's one of the better things I've had in a minute, and it's probably going to be a staple moving forward. So final macros for today, we've got a little under 1,600 calories, 172 grams of protein, 127 grams of carbs, 47 grams of fat, and we did get our fiber up a little bit today. We got 24 grams of fiber, probably thanks to the apple and the sweet potato. Both of those have a decent amount of fiber. So that was a good meal. The issue is that, again, I ate dinner after 9 o'clock. So when I weigh myself tomorrow, it's probably not going to be as low as I would want. But at the end of the day, none of that really matters. It's like slow and steady wins the race. And just me waking up in the morning and seeing a number isn't going to make me feel better about the progress that I made. I just know that I'm taking the steps. Misty, look, she just be over here screaming. I just know that I'm taking the correct steps to do this, and I've done this for so long. Like, I've been tracking macros and losing weight for like 2 years, and just this last 2 months I screwed up and had to get back to it. That I know that the proof of my work is there, and that it's going to pay off in the long run. So you can't be thinking like day to day. What you do need to be thinking about day to day is, what can I do today to improve myself for tomorrow? And whether that, and the other thing is, you aren't going to fix everything in a day. You aren't going to fix it in a week, in a couple months, in a year. Like, you're going to make progress. But even I've been at this journey, like, I'm telling you, I have had moments where I've been locked in, like so locked in for months and months and months, and I still not where I want to be. And so it's just it's a process. You got to trust the process and get to work. So that's what we're up to. I'm probably about to go watch this movie, but first I'm thinking I might go. I'm really wanting a pop. So I may go down to the UDF and get a diet caffeine-free Coke. Let me get off of here. This bird is going crazy. She hates it when I talk. But I will see you tomorrow for day 7.